Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're playing, well, not really playing, more like, looking at TF2, and this is probably a bonus video if anything. Couple things I'll say. One, very sorry for missing 2 weeks in a row, of videos. I was on vacation with my family, and I did have a video planned, but my headset broke right before the video, and when I actually tried to record it, the audio just wasn't good. But we'll get back on schedule now. We actually, if this video goes up tonight, then we have a video going up tomorrow. It's a 20-minute long video on the Minecraft trade server. If that video's already up and this one's up after it, then we then go ahead and go watch that video if you have. Thank you very much for supporting us. But today we are going to show you my TF2 loadouts. Allano's not here because he was 7 hours ahead of me in basically the time zone. So when it's like 6 o'clock for me, I can't really record to him. We record and talk pretty much early in the morning. But we do have a secret surprise plan going. That's only to maybe hit YouTube in a year. In a little bit over a year or so. So, anyways, let's go on to the loadouts. I've said it also, if this is your first time loading up TF2, you should have no items, but you should have like a couple. But you shouldn't have like this many. Oh, let me sort this actually. I actually just got done unboxing this and this, which you shall see those in the video probably. Not in this video basically. I sort by loadout slot. First thing you want to do is if you get too many items, go ahead and sort the items. It just makes it much easier, especially when you get used to how stuff sorts. And I recommend show the colored borders, and actually show the market borders now, which is cool too. But I recommend showing colored borders because it's really an easy way to find out if that's strange or not. But let's go into the loadouts. These are how your classes will look if you just are starting TF2. Let's go on with the Scout. Scout is one of my favorite classes out of them all, if not my favorite. My stats, I do play a lot of Scout. And I'm actually going to reset my, I wish I could reset my point stats because that was on just a idle server. Yeah, I wasn't idling a strange. I was just on there, bored, with mouse one held down as spy. Anyways, but so that's one of my favorite classes. I prefer the default scatter gun, the Lugomorph, which is just a skin for default pistol. It's basically you get it from poking out of inventory, and the pan. No, not the pan, the fish. Because I like going around and fishing people. I used to have a Coca-Cola, which I would basically use with the fish so I could quit fish people. For my hats, I use the caffeine cooler, painted pink. I also use the track terrorizer and the tosser cap. I painted all these pink because pink looks cool on these. And I actually, I'm just swapping out styles. I prefer the oldest school look because I actually like the way it looks, but I'm kind of using the new school. I don't know why. Anyways, and as my action, I probably won't have one if I do have no actions because I don't like that one. The Scout doing it, which I may use that sometimes, but usually I just use a power-up canteen. This actually, I crafted this the day MVM came out. So anyways, on the soldier. I have every single soldier rocket launcher. I believe this is every single one of them. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I prefer the black box. I don't mind losing one rocket for 15 health on hit, which is actually really useful. And to combine with that, I use the Conqueror or Conqueror or whatever to get the +2 health per second, which has saved me a lot. And I use the pan. So that's pretty much it. If I want to just goof around on a low graph server, I would use the rocket jumper set, which is basically this. But my default loadout for soldier is this, basically. My hats, I don't really have any good hats. I have an untradeable team captain, which I use on them, and I also use a genuine well, I used to have a genuine one. I gave my friend my genuine one, and I like the default style that it comes with. I don't think these look any good to me, so oh, is that a mustache? Anyways, I just like the default style, and that's my soldier set. And again, if I'm not using anything, I'll probably use a canteen, because I really don't like the soldiers direct vision for one. I'll probably just use canteen. So, anyways, pyro is actually I pretty much use default pyro. I use flamethrower, flare gun, obviously, and the frying pan. As for my hats, I have a couple different hats. I like the look of the last breath and the horrific head splitter together. I think it looks very nice. But sometimes I will use the bone dome hat. I'm currently using this, so with my pyro, and again, if I don't have anything, I would use the Eva Director's Vision, but I don't really like Pyro's Director's Vision either, so I'll probably just use Canteen. Next, Demoman. I use default Demoman, but except for the pan. I always use the pan. For the Demoman, I just use the Minpo, and because the horrific head splitter with it, don't like it on Demoman. So I pretty much only got the horrific head splitter for my pyro, but now that I actually have the bone dome, I don't really use it all too much. Anyways. Okay, next, heavy. Heavy, I use the default minigun. Sometimes the iron curtain. I just really don't like how the iron curtain looks, so I use the default minigun. I also use the sandwich, which is obvious choice. I use the frying pan to cook my sandwich, which is not something you can't actually do. I use the Gabe glasses. I used to use the Officer Sushanka. Now I don't. But I also use the Dictator, and I use this, which looks nice. I used to use this a long time ago. But I didn't like how that looked once, because I actually bought this and I loved how that looked. But then my friend, well, Allano, it's, you guys know him, gave me this because he doesn't use it anymore. So I got that, and never seen the heavy director's vision is nice, so I usually use that. Next on to NG, I use default NG. I use the normal shotgun, normal pistol, sometimes Wrangler. I use normal wrench, just because I have some. I don't really have any other ones. I don't like that. So next, I don't use any hats for the engineer. If I ever do use a hat, it's probably going to be this. Anyways, I use default medic. Sometimes I usually always use good streak, but that just depends if I have another medic on my team. So other than that, I use the Ubersaw. The Ubersaw's very, 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 very good weapon. I use the team captain for my medic, and I also use the license, the basic badge, because I feel like it makes him look like an officer medic, and I use the meet the medic taunt. But if you ever see me do meet the medic taunt, look up TF2 pop it don't drop it. I'm basically doing that, the pop it don't drop it mod, but it's not in here because I don't have it installed. Okay, almost there. Sniper. I use Hitman Seedbreaker, and I usually use the Dawn's Danger Shield in the frying pan. But if I am using the Girardi, I'm going to use the bushwhacker with it. But I usually use the Dawn Stranger Shield and the Frying Pan. And as a hat, I only use the Cold Killer because Cold Killer looks absolutely amazing on Sniper. And finally, we have Spy. I don't use an Enforcer. I think it's kind of a cheap weapon. I use Default Knife. I usually use Cloak and Dagger because I'm slow playing Spy. And I don't use any hats for Spy because I think the default Spy looks good on itself. I used to have a mod because all my mods are installed. But I had a mod to turn my Strange Cannabis Kunai. Well, not Strange Cannabis Kunai. My normal Kunai. Into a sonic screwdriver, but once I lost that mod and I really can't find it again, I kind of crafted it down. But that is all my loadouts. If you want, you can leave a video response of all your loadouts. And thank you guys for watching. I'll probably next video. It's gonna be really good. Bye.